Hello. I just wanted to give you a little introduction on a new idea that we wanted to try for showing what happens at Pinnakin Farm. The technology with cameras and remote controlled drones has improved to the point, and we've seen what other people have done with this equipment, that we thought we would try putting together a live action documentary and utilizing the drone and whatever production techniques our videographer had available to put together capture a day in the life of Pinnakin. And so this is the product of that. It isn't a complete sample of all the things that we have going on. There was a few key operations like bean harvest, fall tillage like chisel plowing, and maybe some other fertilizer applications that we weren't able to get images of. But on the day that we decided to have the videographer come out, this is what we had going on. And it's a pretty good overall sample of the things of the operations that are happening at Pinnakin. And so this is a result of that little trial. I think it offers definitely a unique perspective on what we do. I hope you find it interesting and informative. But more than anything, I think it will help you better understand why we love what we do. So with that, here is the documentary.
We're out here ripping today on the wilt farm. This application allows us to decrease the compaction in the soil, open it up and let it breathe to get ready for next year's seed bed.
Seedbed preparation is the main reason we engage in the rib tillage application. It improves our residue management by busting up the leftover corn stalks and pieces of plant. It makes it easier for the seed to be placed in a consistent spot within the seed bed, and it improves soil contact with the seed. Trash can interfere with soil contact and interrupt the flow of water and nutrients to the seed. By tilling the soil, we allow it to warm up earlier in the year, which widens our planting time frame window and improves emergence. By improving emergence, we see earlier emerging corn has a much higher yield potential. We decompact the soil, which, kind of tying into the original point, it improves that flow of nutrients and water to the seed. It allows water to get in easier and properly nourish the seed within the seed bed. And lastly, again, kind of tying into the same theme, it incorporates fertilizer that we spread on the field by opening the soil up and allowing that fertilizer to get in and make contact with the seed. At the end of the day, the impact of an effective primary tillage program, especially on your corn-on-corn acres like here at the Wilt Farm, can be anywhere from 25 to 50 bushels an acre, so it really has a significant impact on our bottom line.
Basically, the reason why we do deep tillage is because when you plant corn on corn, there's a lot of hard compaction, and the reason why we rip is to break that compaction up, and it'll next spring when we go to plant, it'll let the roots go deeper and spread out more, and it also breaks up the existing corn stalks that are on the field, so that way we can put in organic matter back into the soil, and plus it also raises nitrogen levels. And basically that would sum that up pretty fast.
I'm Ben Winters, new partner at Pinnakin Farm. And this fall, I was out spreading fertilizer and using GPS with variable rate for your potash and MAP. We do it that way because if there's parts of the farm that need more fertilizer than other parts, there's no sense in wasting the fertilizer, and where it needs it, we'll put more on. So, and what I was doing that particular day was filling in squares and pies where we didn't get manure applied, so we don't leave any corner of the field untouched with fertilizer, so we get the most potential out of the farm. Now I'm working in my office, going through yield maps, seeing where we can make improvements for future years. What I'm doing is taking like 3 years yield data, which is this shows you the difference in the yield across the field. Take 3 years of that data, and then it'll put a planter map together for next year. So where it yields better, we'll plant more corn, seeds per acre, and where it yields less, historically it's going to yield less every year, and we'll plant fewer seeds. Just, it won't produce as much anyway, so we'll save a little money that way. And here we have, with our precision, I've mapped all the farms. Here we have a waterway, so if we plant through it, it doesn't put seeds out on that waterway.
Here at Pinnakin Farm, I'm in charge of answering the majority of the phone calls, entering bills into our system, and then helping Danny in any way that I can with just random tasks. During our harvest season, our workload is pretty heavy, doing different tasks. Every day I go and get the mail as well. So from opening mail to answering the phone to entering bills, it's a busy time of season right now.
Here in the office, things really are different on a day-to-day basis, and I think that in the office we really enjoy that. Actually, it's nice having kind of a change of pace, by the day. My main priorities in the Human Resources Department are basically, recruiting and talent management. So I attend career fairs and, other job fairs in the area to really look for that technical skilled trade that is becoming a minority these days. I tackle all the development and training. So if there's specific courses that people could be taking to improve their skills for their specific job category, I schedule all those and that kind of thing. I tackle the payroll and all of the employee benefits as well as compensation packages. So all of your main human resources duties I do works a little bit differently in a smaller organization, and I think it really gives a new challenge and perspective on things, which I really enjoy.